Have you ever noticed those women over 40 who always look so effortlessly stylish? They know exactly who they are and how to dress for it. I spent years trying to figure out their secret, how they make it look so simple yet so refined, until I discovered something. It all comes down to having the right system to setting style goals. Today, I'm sharing 9 simple style goals that will transform your wardrobe over the next 12 months. The beauty of the system? You can start anytime, no need to wait for January. By the end of this video, you will have everything you need to make getting dressed effortless, timeless, and completely you. Step 1. Set specific, measurable, and achievable goals. Take out a notebook and divide one page into 3 sections. Or simply download my free style goal workbook below. I've already created all the pages you'll need, including a schedule to organize your goals across the 12 months. At the top of each section, we're writing effortless, timeless, and completely you. These 3 words represent the foundation of our style transformation. Under each word, we'll write 3 smaller, actionable goals. Let's break down these goals into practical steps we can take right now. I'll show you exactly how to create 9 powerful goals that will transform your style. Let's set practical goals for effortless. When we want to look effortless, it's actually the small details that make all the difference. The truth is, I struggle most with making accessories look effortless. If they are not incredibly easy to wear, I skip them entirely. This is such a shame because accessories are crucial, especially with a timeless wardrobe. One of you wrote this beautiful comment that sparked my imagination. My signature accessories are layers of thin gold-silver chains with vintage animal charms, mainly bunnies and cats. This comment inspired me to set goal number 1, create a personal charm collection. And you know who immediately comes to mind when I think about personal charm collections? Jane Birkin. I love how she used to personalize her bags with meaningful charms, each one telling a little story about her life. Actually, without even planning it, I've already started my own collection. During a visit to Shakespeare's birthplace, I picked up this beautiful keychain. It wasn't a conscious decision at the time, but now I realize this is exactly how a meaningful collection begins. That's what makes this goal so special. It grows naturally over time. Each charm we add becomes a tiny piece of our story. These aren't just decorative pieces, they are little memories we collect along the way. Goal number 2, create a mix and match jewelry wardrobe. When I get dressed, I want my jewelry combinations to come to me naturally, without having to think about it. To get there, I'm planning to build a collection where every single piece works together beautifully. I mix gold and silver pieces all the time. Yes, it goes against those traditional style rules we've all heard about, but I think those rules can sometimes feel a bit outdated anyways. Goal number 3, choose only, put on and forget pieces. You know those beautiful statement necklaces that catch your eye in stores? I used to love them. But here's what I've learned. If a piece of jewelry tangles down my body or gets in my way while I'm putting on my shoes, I will end up taking it off immediately. I've realized that jewelry needs to feel completely natural when I wear it. My name is Bridget Fischer and my whole goal is to help you build a stress-free wardrobe system for timeless, effortless style, and we're engineering it the German way. Now, let's set goals for timeless. For me, true style means moving away from trends and choosing quality over quantity. Goal number 4, break free from mindless scrolling. Since I don't really use traditional social media, I often find myself endlessly browsing online shops. This habit has its benefits. I discover great pieces to recommend to you, but there's a downside. It triggers those emotional shopping responses we want to avoid. Dopamine shopping is the biggest obstacle when it comes to building a refined wardrobe. It often leads to random purchases that fill our closets with pieces that don't work together. The solution? Put the phone down the moment we feel that shopping excitement is rising. Instead, we focus on intentional purchases that fill real gaps in our wardrobe. Here's a perfect example. When my Hunter rain boots wore out, I needed a replacement. I chose these Blundstone boots intentionally. They blend quality, practicality and style perfectly. Sometimes inspiration comes from our style icons, like my Kate Moss inspired leopard print bag. I had actually removed most patterns from my wardrobe, but leopard print holds a special place. After seeing photos of Kate wearing her leopard print bag in the 90s, I knew it would make the perfect statement piece. I searched until I found this genuine leather version. Most leopard print bags are fabric. The quality, shape and size were exactly what I wanted. Goal number 5, apply basic power to every purchase. Let's talk about basic power, our German engineered wardrobe system that I created to help us make better shopping decisions. It's beautifully simple. You answer 10 straightforward questions and the system tells you exactly what to do. Buy the piece now, wait for 30 days or skip entirely. No emotions involved. You can download Basic Power for free using the link below. I've included some other helpful resources as well. Now, even though I created the system and I know these questions by heart, that's actually not good enough. I've caught myself making quick decisions without properly thinking them through. That's why my goal is to slow down, to pause before every single purchase, to take a breath and actually go through the worksheet I keep on my phone. Let me show you how powerful this system can be. These pieces here, Basic Power saved me from buying them and I'm so grateful. Instead, I was able to invest that money in pieces I'll actually love and wear for years. Goal number 6, complete my wardrobe foundation. I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately, building a proper foundation for our wardrobes. I've created a comprehensive basics checklist that serves as our foundation for timeless, effortless style. Here's my confession. I'm still missing quite a few pieces from this checklist and I know exactly why. The truth is, I just don't find it exciting to buy black and white t-shirts and tank tops. There's absolutely no dopamine rush when purchasing basics. In my rational mind, I know that having a solid collection of quality basics is actually incredibly exciting, just not in the way we usually think about excitement. The real thrill doesn't come from the purchase itself. It comes every single morning when getting dressed becomes effortless and stress-free, when everything in your wardrobe works together seamlessly, when you can create countless outfits without even thinking about it. That's the kind of excitement we should be chasing. Now let's talk about our completely me goals. This is where things get really personal and exciting. Goal number 7, let my style icon guide me, not trends. You know what happens as our personal style develops? We start caring less and less about following trends. That's exactly the point I want to reach, and I'm getting there. But I'll be honest with you, sometimes those trendy pieces still catch my eye. Let me give you an example. The Jacquemus mini bag. I really wanted it for a while. The marketing, the styling, the whole aesthetic really spoke to me. But here's the thing, I did not buy it. And now I feel zero connection to it anymore. That's exactly what happens with trend-driven purchases. Trendy pieces often end up diminishing our personal style. They are like wearing big logos. Suddenly, our outfit speaks more about the trend or the brand than about who we are. Instead, I'm learning to look to timeless style icons who truly resonate with me. Not to copy them, that's not the point at all. They guide us, but they don't define us. Goal number 8, understand my wardrobe through wear. I'm setting myself this challenge. Wear every single piece in my wardrobe at least once over the next 12 months. I know this experiment will reveal so much about my clothing, about which pieces make me feel amazing when I put them on, about which items I can actually live without. Because here's the truth, everything in our wardrobe takes up space, not just physical space, but mental space too. If a piece doesn't feel true to who we are, it becomes a liability. It clutters up our closet and makes our daily decisions more complicated. I'm genuinely excited about this experiment. I know it's going to show me things about my wardrobe that I never realized before. Are you interested in joining me in this journey? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Goal number 9, no more wardrobe compromises. Let's talk about something I've noticed about myself. I tend to keep clothes I don't really love just because they are practical or serve a specific purpose. Let me share a real example from my wardrobe. my leather riding boots. I bought them as a chic alternative to my Blundstone boots, and the idea was to have something to wear when the weather calls for boots, but the occasion feels too formal for Blundstones. Sounds like practical thinking, right? But here's where it gets complicated. These boots are slightly too tight on my feet, and now that I've owned them for a while, I've realized something. I would have actually preferred ankle boots instead. So why am I keeping the riding boots? I've let these boots become a compromise, both in comfort and in style. They don't feel 100% authentically me anymore, and that's exactly what we're trying to move away from. Going forward, I'm giving myself permission to replace pieces like this, because we can't always get our choices right the first time, and that's perfectly okay. Sometimes we need to wear something for a while to truly understand if it works for us. That's all part of developing our style. The key is learning from these experiences and making adjustments. Step 2, map out our 12-month journey. Now let's organize our 9 goals strategically across the year. We'll tackle one goal from each section, effortless, timeless, and completely me, every 3 months. For our first 3 months, we're focusing on these goals. Choose, put on, and forget pieces from our effortless section, apply basic power to every purchase from our timeless section, and wearing every piece at least once from our completely me section. Moving into months 4 through 6, we'll work on creating a personal charm collection from effortless, completing our wardrobe foundation from timeless, and channel my style icon instead of trends from completely me. For months 7 through 9, we'll concentrate on creating a mix and match jewelry wardrobe from effortless, breaking free from mindless scrolling from timeless, and keeping only what feels authentically me from completely me. Then we have our final 3 months. This is our buffer period, perfect for completing any goals that need extra time. This structure keeps us focused without feeling overwhelmed. And the 3-month buffer ensures we have flexibility if life gets busy. Step 3, review and reflect. While we can't do this part right now, we'll meet again in 12 months.